Marla Grayson makes a fortune scamming the elderly, legally stripping them of their assets. But when she targets the wrong woman, a seemingly helpless old lady with dangerous connections, her perfect scheme turns into a deadly game. Trapped between ruthless criminals and her own greed, Marla must fight to stay ahead or lose everything. To know what happened, watch till the ends. The movie begins in a care facility, where Marla Grayson's voiceover explains her view on life. She believes that good people don't really exist and that working hard and playing fair won't lead to success. Instead, she sees fairness as something the rich use to keep the poor down. Marla has experienced poverty, and she's determined never to be poor again. In her mind, the world is divided into predators and prey, and she is not a lamb. She's a lioness. At the care facility, a man named Feldstrom tries to see his mother, but is stopped by security. Furious, he takes Marla to court, accusing her of kidnapping his mother. He also tells she is not allowing him to see his mother as he goes to hospital and selling his mother belongings for her own profit. Marla defends herself, explaining that a doctor determined his mother needed care and the court legally appointed her as guardian. She claims she only sold the assets to cover the cost of care. She also tells the judge that Feldstrom attacked a staff member while trying to see his mother. The judge sides with Marla, making Feldstrom upset. After court, Marla meets her girlfriend, Fran. As they are about to leave, Feldstrom comes and scolds her for lying and even spits in her face. Marla warns him that if he tries it again, she will make him regret it and leave. Marla and Fran arrive at their office when Marla gets a call from Summaries, the care facility owner. He gives her both good and bad news. The bad news is that one of her wards has died, but the good news is that she now has an open spot for a new client. Needing a new target, Marla and Fran rush to meet Dr. Karen Amos, who helps them get court approval for guardianship by providing medical recommendations. When Marla asks for a new client, Karen demands something in return, and Marla agrees. Karen tells them she has found the perfect mark, a wealthy woman with no family. But in exchange, she wants valuable stock. Marla agrees, and Karen hands over the file of Jennifer Peterson. They go to the court, and using Karen's recommendations, get Jennifer admitted into Marla's care. Marla goes to Jennifer's house, who is shocked, and informs her she needs to come with her. Jennifer refuses to go with her, but Marla shows police outside that she brings with her, and Jennifer agrees to go with her. They then place Jennifer in Sam's care facility, where Marla takes Jennifer's phone and hands it to the nurse, saying if she need to call anyone, she will take it back and leaves. Marla and Fran arrive at Jennifer's home and immediately start liquidating Jennifer's asset and selling her expensive home. While going through her belongings, Marla finds a key to a safety deposit box. Inside, she discovers millions of dollars worth of diamonds. Meanwhile, at Jennifer's house, while they are searching any other belongings, a taxi stops outside the house. A taxi driver named Alexei knocks on the door and says Fran, he is there to pick up Jennifer. Fran tells him Jennifer has already moved from the house. Shocked, he rushes back to the taxi and goes to meet his boss, Roman Lunyov, a former Russian mob boss. Alexei tells Jennifer was not in the house, and the house is for sale. Furious, Roman threatens to kill Alexei if he doesn't find out what happened to Jennifer, who is actually his mother. Alexei then leaves from there to find more information about Jennifer and the girls, Marla and Fran. Meanwhile, Alexei arrives with crucial information about Jennifer and Marla. Alexei reveals that Marla fakes his mother's disability to take care of herself and takes Jennifer to the care facility. And now Marla has full control of his mother's life and assets. Furious, Roman orders Alexei to bring his mother, Jennifer, back to him. Marla arrives at work and finds Dean Erickson, Jennifer's lawyer, waiting for her. He tells her that Jennifer doesn't need to be in a care facility because she's fully capable of taking care of herself. Marla, however, lies and claims that Jennifer's health has declined severely, saying she has memory loss and signs of dementia, which is why she was placed under care. Dean doesn't buy it and calls out Marla's scam. He makes it clear that she can keep running her schemes, but Jennifer is off limits. He warns her that if Jennifer isn't released, things will get very difficult for her. When Marla asks who he works for, he simply opens a briefcase and offers her $150,000 in cash. Marla, sensing Jennifer is worth much more, tries to negotiate, but ultimately refuses the offer. Before leaving, Dean warns. Later, Fran grows nervous and tells Marla she might have made a mistake by refusing the money. but Marla turns her off. Then, Marla heads to the facility where Jennifer has been heavily medicated after repeatedly demanding to be released. When Marla questions her, Jennifer cryptically warns that she's in serious danger and that he is coming. Marla presses for answers, asking who she really is, but Jennifer only responds, "The biggest mistake you'll ever make." Jennifer refuses to say more unless she gets her phone back. Marla, unfazed, reminds her that she controls everything, her food, medication, and overall well-being, and threatens to make her life miserable if she doesn't cooperate. Jennifer, unimpressed, insults Marla and dares her to do her worst. Marla meets with Sam and orders her to make Jennifer's life miserable, put her on a liquid diet, reduce her pain meds, and increase her physical activity. Meanwhile, Roman visits the safety deposit box and discovers the diamonds are missing. Furious, he realizes Marla has them. In court, Dean argues that Marla is blocking him from seeing his client and presents testimony from a clinic employee revealing that Marla and Dr. Karen Amos were working together to exploit the system. However, Marla points out that Dean isn't legally Jennifer's lawyer. The judge rules that unless Dean can prove his representation, he has no right to access Jennifer. So the judge dismisses the case. Roman, hearing this, is enraged and throws a liquid bottle at Dean. Alexei and several henchmen visit the care facility pretending to be on a tour. Meanwhile, Fran rushes to Marla with shocking news. Jennifer Peterson is dead. She has discovered that the woman they're holding has been using a stolen identity. During the tour, Alexei casually asks Sam if they can visit their friend, Jennifer Peterson. When Sam says he needs to call her guardian first, Alexei tases him, and the group begins searching the facility. The security guards rush to handle the situation, but Alexei men quickly kills them. Alexei then manages to find Jennifer. Relieved, she follows him as he tries to lead her out. However, as they step outside, Fran suddenly covers Alexei's head with a bag, and Marla hits him in the stomach with a bat. The police arrive and arrest him. Jennifer attempts to escape, but the staff quickly restrains her and take her back inside, while Roman watches everything from his car. A police detective informs Marla and Fran that Alexei is part of the Russian mob. Meanwhile, an enraged Roman sends a hitman to kill Dr. Karen Amos. Marla is at the gym when she sees news of Karen's death on TV. Fran panics and suggests they pack up and run, but Marla refuses. Instead, she visits Jennifer and figures out the truth. Jennifer is Roman's mother. Jennifer warns Marla that if she lets her go now, Roman might spare her life. But Marla refuses, saying Roman didn't play by the rules. If he wanted Jennifer back, he should have fought in court instead of resorting to violence. She coldly tells Jennifer that she will die alone in the facility. In a fit of rage, Jennifer tries to strangle Marla, but security comes and frees her. Using security footage of the attack, Marla convinces a judge to transfer Jennifer to a high-security psychiatric facility, to which judge agrees, and Jennifer is transferred to a highly secure facility. Meanwhile, Marla visits a contact to sell the stolen diamonds while Fran packs their bags. Marla tells the retailer to take the diamond with her, as she will pick it after some time, and gets in a parking garage. In a parking garage, a woman ambushes Marla, shoots her with a tranquilizer dart, and kidnaps her. Fran returns home to grab their passports, but finds their house being ransacked. Before she can react, Roman's henchmen attack and brutally beat her. Marla wakes up tied to a chair, and Roman is there. He demands to know where his diamonds are, and plays footage of her mother, threatening to kill her. Marla, unfazed, says she doesn't care. She reveals that she knows who he is, that he faked his death and gave his mother a new identity. Then, she makes an offer. For $10 million, she will return the diamonds and release Jennifer. Roman, unimpressed, orders his men to kill her, and he leaves. Roman's men drug Marla, stage a fake drunk driving accident, and send her car into a lake. She regains consciousness underwater and barely escapes before drowning. As she pulls herself out, she realizes she's lost a tooth. At a gas station, she changes into fresh clothes before heading home. There, she finds the gas turned on and Fran lying on the floor, bloodied but alive. She quickly pulls Fran out just before the building explodes. After getting her tooth replaced and helping Fran recover, Marla considers running away with the diamonds. But she knows they'd always be on the run. Instead, she decides it's time to strike back at Roman. Using the license plate from the car she saw during her kidnapping, Marla and Fran track down Roman's driver and follow him until he picks up Roman. Marla sneaks into the garage, tases the guards, and injects Roman with a sedative. They strip him naked and dump him on the street, where a jogger finds him the next morning. Roman wakes up in a hospital with Marla at his bedside. She reveals that without an ID, he was admitted as John Doe and placed under her guardianship. Now, she controls his fate and demands the $10 million. Marla offers to trade the diamonds and her mother for $10 million, and Roman agrees. However, he then suggests a bigger plan, going into business together. He admires her scheme, but sees it as too small. Instead, he proposes expanding it into a nationwide care facility scam, with thousands of guardians and hundreds of thousands of clients, making them both millions. Marla is unsure if they can trust each other, but Roman assures her that once they're rich, trust will come. After thinking it over, Marla agrees. Jennifer is released and reunites with Roman. They sell the diamonds and launch their massive business, Grayson Guardianships, turning it into a powerful corporation. Marla rises to fame, landing on the cover of Forbes and other major magazines. She and Fran get married, enjoying their newfound success. During a television interview, Marla presents herself as someone who simply cares and insists that anything is possible with hard work. However, after leaving the studio, she and Fran are confronted by Feldstrom in the parking lot. Marla dismisses him, saying she doesn't have time, but he suddenly pulls out a gun and shoots her in the chest. He screams that his mother died alone in her facility, and Marla never let him see her. Fran cradles Marla as she bleeds out, sobbing. As the scene fades, the audio from Marla's interview plays, her final words. "Thanks. It's been fun."
Thanks. It's been fun.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more interesting movie recaps.